Good morning, everyone. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. Kind of hear me, kind of see me. Okay, thank you very much for letting me know. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. I know it's 10 a.m. Excuse me, it's 10 a.m. my time. And that's kind of what time we decided to do the What's Up Wednesdays. Maybe what I'll do for like the month of December is I'll go to a different time, because I have been thinking about that. Each month selecting a different time for the What's Up Wednesday so that people get a different, more people get a chance to hit a live stream. Let's see. Hello to everyone. Let's see who's here. Beverly said she had to catch the replay. I hope your procedure goes as well as it can go, Beverly. Good morning, Lisa. How is it that you are so capable of making my heart feel full? Well, isn't that sweet? You're so sweet. I just love you all. You guys are just the best. Good morning, Ingrid. I'm happy you found my channel as well. Always happy to have more people to hang out with, new friends. Crystal, good morning. It's oatmeal time. I bet you're done eating by now. Oops, let me catch up some more. I'm going to change this chat because I had it at the top. You can see live chat, but then it says top chat or live chat. And I didn't realize until yesterday that, well, I guess I knew it before, but yesterday I realized that the setting didn't stick from the last time. Good morning, Susan. Glad to see you. But yes, back to Crystal. I'm sure you're done your oatmeal by now. And Susan's just getting out of bed. Good morning, Jean. You've been up since 3 a.m. but still have battery charge, so we'll see what's up Wednesday. There's not a whole lot up. There's this. And I know I look pale, guys. It's just, you get what you get today. And good morning to Anne and to Adam and Honor, Deborah, oh, Lisa. Oh, I said that before. I'm sorry. And Honor, I can see you and hear your poor little groggy voice. Yeah, I'm froggy. You can call me Kermit today. Adam, I had to deliver to a man that had a burst bean bag. Oh, no. And he was chasing balls everywhere. I wouldn't want that mess. That would be terrible. Jean, thank you. She says, oh my, Marie, you sound like you need to rest and save your voice. Hope you don't get sick. Thing is, I don't really feel sick. I feel tired, like I could use a nap. I felt that way all day yesterday. I don't feel like I have a fever. I don't feel sick. So I don't know if it's laryngitis. I don't know what it is, but I'm not 100% for sure, but I'm going to be up either way, so I figured I wouldn't cancel our What's Up Wednesday. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate your concern. I probably won't be here a long time, but I had to meet with you guys. Good morning, Kimberly. How are you doing this morning? How are things at the ranch? Good morning, Carol. Good to see you here. Yeah, Lisa, I agree. It's horrible, but it is funny because I'm one of those people who I might feel bad for someone, but I'm over in the corner laughing anyway. Like when people fall, it's not funny that they fall. Yeah. My daughter, Jolita, she's the same way. Well, it's it's not one of those things you want to brag about, oh, I laugh at that, but I find it funny. And I'm sorry, I don't like to see people get hurt. That's not the funny part. It's how they do it. Hey, Kathy, good to see you. I think you're saying hello instead of hell, but we got you. We got you. Good to see you. Adam, I know he had the mop, broom, vacuum, everything out trying to work out the best course of action. I think it's going to be more than one thing for sure. And it definitely wasn't a guy called Adam saying, hey, let me clean that up for you. I just stayed far away from that. Okay, it's not even 10 o'clock yet, but and we will get started at 10, but there's nothing wrong with chatting. So I'm having my second cup of hot cocoa, which is kind of like a double cup. And of course now it's just warm instead of hot, and I like a hot liquid. I wished I liked honey. Honey tea, because tea with honey would probably be really good. Kimberly, everything is good here. Hubby's helping neighbors with shipping calves, so you're all mine. Well, we're so glad that you're here. I can't even imagine the amount of work that you guys must do in a day. Really. I don't. But it's a good life, too, I'm sure. A very good life. So, yeah, you guys, when I keep track of creative word of the day, what I do, not in this notebook, but in a different notebook, I have 4 lines that go because there's 8 inches across the paper, the 8.5 inch wide paper before the little circle holes. I have 8 inches, so I put 2-inch strips, and then I put a name on each strip. And of course, I can only use one side for drawing names for creative word of the day. But anyway, so I keep track of that all month long, and there's a lot of names. And when I first started out, I started out with this teeny tiny bowl. Do I have it here? Oh, goodness. I just dumped out. I didn't realize that there were names in it. But anyway, so everyone's name fit in here very well. And then it got to be the more subscribers, I couldn't fit everyone in this bowl anymore without it I couldn't really mix them up without it falling all over. And I can't remember, I guess I gotta dump these out. I can't remember what I used last month. But would you like to see what I'm using for this month? So, whoa. Can't lose them. So, how about alive? You need something or? Yeah. I've got them in this, and that's the only thing I could think of because of the size bowl I would need for this would be quite big. Oops, I had it. Oh, that one's off my end. That one's got nobody's name on it. Okay. Yeah, I still have all my scraps of paper ends, but that's how I do it. So I put everyone's name in. So the easy ones are like after a tutorial, I'll go down through as people comment and I'll write them because like I said, I have 4 strips of, I'm sorry, I can't think of the word. Anyway, I have 4 panels to write names and I write 1 on each line. And when the page is full, I cut them apart. The other ones are if someone comes on and they're a new subscriber and they go to an older video, they can still use that creative word of the day. I just always have to make sure I mark it down immediately, because there'd be no way for me to remember to go back to that. Whereas with something within the last month, there's times I don't write it down immediately if it's on like an October, say on an October video, because I can just simply go back and write down all the names of people who use the creative word of the day. It's just a little trickier on the ones who typed on an older video. And speaking of, my first video was it February? Yeah, I think it was February 2nd or 6th or something like that. Anyway, I'm starting on 9 months of being a YouTuber and having my own channel. That's exciting. Actually, I'm going to look now because I'm curious as to when my first video was. Way back when. It says 8 months ago. But I don't know why it won't show me the actual date. Maybe that's just because I'm the owner of it. But the one that is named first video just says 8 months ago. But it won't give me a date. That's just so weird that it won't. Okay, we're at 10:02 a.m., so we are officially starting. Let me catch up on the chat. Okay. Hot water, lemon slices, and fresh ginger. I don't have any lemon, because I bet that does work. I have the ginger. Kimberly, yes it is. Adam, tiny bit of cayenne will help clear it up. That's quite a tea you got going there. You Brits know your tea, though. I'd take your advice. Thank you. Yeah, I might give it a try, Honor. I don't have a lemon, though. I wonder if lemon juice would work as well, because I do have some of that. Lisa, I spilled a bag of those teeny styro balls, and after the initial adult response, we won't talk about what that is. You could only laugh. Literal slapstick. Yep. You're right, Honor. It's columns. And Lisa, I recommend nuking a slice of lemon in a mug of water, add honey to taste and a pinch of cayenne. Marilyn, hello. Caught last evening's show and saw all 3 of your happy dances. Great news about 3,700 subscribers. I saw your first video and remember when you looked so timid and scared, and look at you now. Thank you, Marilyn. You know what it was? I wasn't so afraid of the video or whatever. I was afraid that I didn't have anything that anyone would be interested in hearing. So I was like, what do I say? And I've never been a person that's at a loss for words, but that was it. Thank you, Marilyn. Honor, I think it's around the 6th. I will research later. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Good morning, Rose. Good to see you. Lemon juice, Lisa says. Kimberly, hot toddy. Try not laughing when the beans fall onto the carpet. It takes ages to pick them up. Yes, indeed. Okay, so we have a list of things to do today for What's Up Wednesday. So there's so many things that we could choose to do. Oops, I have a video playing here instead of what I should have. I like to leave my iPad here with my live stream so I can see what you guys see, but it's behind. See what I mean? Like I'm not even saying anything, but Marie on the iPad is still going. And I started it at the same time, so that doesn't make a lot of sense, but that's okay. All right, first things first. one of my sisters visited me this week. She lives about 4-hour drive from here. And look at what she brought for me. This says Pumpkin Patch Farms. Oops. And yeah, I can turn this. I went to look to see what kind of flower it is, plant flower, and when I grabbed that little tab that was in there, I stuck it down in there by mistake, so now I can't get it out during the video. So if anyone's curious, you're just going to have to wait, but it's beautiful, orangey yellow color, just gorgeous. Hi, Dakin. Hi, Betty. Glad you both could make it. So good to see you. So anyway, my sister Sue brought me this and I thought it was sweet, and it went with my decor, my autumn decor over there. I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes before we do the drawing. I want to get as many people in as I can. Did everyone do the thumbs up on their way in the door? Deborah, that's what it said. I didn't know how to pronounce it, but that's exactly it, because I saw it and I went to grab it, and when I did it, it stuck it down in the dirt further. That's just my luck, but thank you. That's exactly what it is. I'm gonna check this off. Okay, so last night, I know most of you were there, but not everyone is, and some people will be watching this as a replay. Last night we had block number 8 of our very beginner friendly quilt along. That's called our Scrappy Sampler Quilt Along. So we did block number 8 out of 12 blocks. So 4 left. It won't be long before we are attaching our sashing. I need to start looking at what I'm going to use for backings, because I'm making 2, and some of us are doing that. We're making 2 of every block. For me, I think on one of them what I want to do is in the 4 corners, I want to either use crumbs or crazy blocks in all 4 corners. What do you guys think of that? Gotta go back up. Oh, Honor, thank you. So February 6th, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So on the 6th, I could have birthed a baby in this time, but what did I do? I birthed a YouTube channel. But we'll be coming up on the 9-month anniversary, so I'm going to have to do something for that. Now, what day does that fall on? That falls on my tutorial day of Sunday. Depending on how things go, maybe I will do a special video or giveaway, but we'll see, because I'm also coming up on 4,000 subscribers, because there's only 300 more to go. And I had thought about doing a giveaway at 4,000 because that's exciting. But the person who won for 3,000, I still haven't been able to contact them, unfortunately. Good morning, Patty. How are you doing? I saw you this morning over at Colleen's. Good morning, Norma Jean. Good to see you. And Marilyn, did everyone remember to clean their machines? You're getting ahead of me. That's on my list. So the first Wednesday of every month, I always say to unscrew that little plate there and clean that dust out of your machine, because you know, if we don't take the time to do it on a regularly scheduled basis, our machine will not be working as good as it can. And it's always best to change your needle if you haven't done it. Some of us have a schedule of changing it every so often, but for those who need the reminder, today is the day to change our needles. I did have to change one a couple weeks ago because I am famous for leaving my pins in and just sew it. I do it. I know you're not supposed to, and I try not to do it on tutorials, but I'm guilty of it. I've done it for years. I slow down, but That's what I do. So change your machine, clean the dust out of your machine. Thank you, Marilyn. You have a good memory. Christy, yay, she's here. Good to see you. Thank you. Calacho, thank you, Honor. I appreciate that pronunciation guide. Lisa, remember, don't thank her for the plant, thank her for the thoughtfulness. Otherwise, the plant will die. True old gardener story. I've never heard that. Hey, Louise, good to see you. Yes, I was going to say it's your second time in a live stream. Good to have you. Okay, Terry says, didn't hear what you said. I'm not sure. I can't repeat everything I've said. Sorry. I don't know if you're talking to me, but I assume so. 200 more, says Crystal. Thank you. Good morning, Raging Smirk. I love your username. That's so cute. Terry, I'm glad you could join us. Good morning, TR. And I know you told me your name last night. Was it last night? But I've forgotten already. I'm going to write it down. And Raging Smirk, if you want to give us your first name, that's fine. If you don't, that's okay too. All right. Let's see what's next. How about we draw the name for the creative word of the day? Is everybody ready? All right. I'm going to tap one out onto the table. Now I know, and you guys don't know who it is, but that person is here, and I think that's the first time that it's happened. I think. I believe. Kimberly says she's ready. Kimberly, either you or Nancy was my first winner. I can't remember which one of you was my first winner. Terry, thank you for asking. I don't sound better. I still don't feel like sick. I just feel very tired. I probably could lay down and take a nap, like just lay down, take a nap. But I think maybe I have laryngitis. Well, good morning, Steve. Good to see you. Thank you for dropping in. We appreciate it. I feel very honored. Oh, I see, Lisa. Okay, so I drew the name. Is everybody on the end of their seat wondering who won the Creative Word of the Day contest? The person is here. Are you ready? Who's going to do the drum roll? Someone do the drum roll. Okay. Honor Cobb won Creative Word of the Day for the month of November. Congratulations, Honor. Yes, Stephen, it's so good to see you. Okay, Honor, you know, it's probably because you've been going over all my old videos and commenting on everything. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yes. Stephen, are you still doing that thing where you have your Zoom open and we can just go chat with you? Because I was going to do that the other day and I wasn't sure if you were still doing that or if that was just something that you were doing temporarily or something. Honor is honored. Well, congratulations to our winner for the November Word of the Day contest. So any new people who are wondering what that is, I'm going to say really quickly. Oh, good morning, Laura. Oh, and Honor is smiling. That's a good thing. We're glad. We're glad. Okay, so Creative Word of the Day contest. On Wednesdays for What's Up Wednesday and on Sundays during a tutorial, I give what's called a Creative Word of the Day. Thank you, Lisa. So I give a creative word of the day, and it might be bicycle. You just never know what it's going to be. But you use that word in the comments section below the video, and your name goes in the drawing. And every month, I draw the first Wednesday of each month. And if you're in the U.S., you get usually a zippered bag made by me. If you're outside the U.S., unfortunately, due to postal costs, the best I can do is a fabric postcard made by me. So, but that's how it works. Old theater trick: boil water and 1 teaspoon of thyme. Breathe in thyme steam, soothing in sinuses down to throat. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I've never heard of that. But you know, there's so many things out there like that. Oh, good morning, Joe. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay. All right. We've done that. We've been over change your needle, dust your machine, draw for the creative word of the day. So while we're right here, the creative word for today is going to be November, but please don't comment in this live chat. That goes after the video. You can use it in a sentence below this video, but just not during the live stream chat. Stephen says, yes, I am, but I have not been available lately. But today at 1, I have a craft and chat. All are welcome. Oh, you guys, we should all go over. 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Stephen has these sewing chats, and you go, and there's just, it's like Hollywood Squares, you know, times 10. You get all these little boxes of people, and they're all chatting and stuff. Stephen, I'm going to try my hardest to be there. I love those. And see what happened last time. Stephen had an online quilt retreat, which he gave prizes. He had fun games going on, lots of chit chat, and he had people come and speak. Adam was there. And some other people. If you guys want to go back and look at it, one of our moderators just put his link in, but his channel name is The Idiot Quilter. Stephen, it's Bland Designs, The Idiot Quilter. If you look up either one of those, you will find his channel. And I believe correct me if I'm wrong, Stephen, but I believe that the online quilt retreat, he put it up there in pieces, like a presenter for this and a presenter for that. And he's got that up there. Very interesting stuff, and it was a fun day. My only issue with that whole day was he and my friend Brenda both had something going the same day on Zoom. So I was trying to go back and forth between them. So, yes, that was it. Susan. Goodness, it's good to see you, sweet lady. It's good to see you. Okay, am I pronouncing it right? Luke, let me see. I had it last night because Adam had that. Lucrezia. I'm terrible. I think it's beautiful. Every time I look at it, it's beautiful. Okay, Stephen, thank you for that. I am feeling a little bit different. I don't feel sick. I just feel tired, and I don't have a voice. Okay. I showed these during the live stream last night that I have these for sale. Anyone in the U.S., if you want a bag, they're $30 each. They have a magnetic closure, 2 inner pockets that will fit your phone or anything like that, keys, whatever. They're quilted. I don't know how well you can see that. You probably can't. And one of them is made with 2 layers of cotton batting, which is this one. And this one is made with Pellon Fusible Fleece 973. These are $30, and because it's getting towards, we're into autumn. If you're in the U.S. and you buy one for $30, I will ship them for free inside the U.S. Then I have 2 sets of paw holders. This is one set. This is what the back looks like. And these are $10 on sale. $10 plus shipping. Unless you bought them with a purse, whereas you wouldn't pay the shipping. And these have this on the back, so they match with whatever this fabric, this fabric is on the back. It's $10 plus shipping. And this is a scrappy autumn open wide zippered bag, no inside pocket. And this is $10 plus shipping. There again, unless you buy the bag, and you would get no shipping cost in the US. All right. So, I don't know how many of you made the little boxes that we made for Sunday's tutorial. But that tutorial has been one of my more popular videos. I had no idea it would explode like that. I mean, I've been making these fabric boxes I've always called them baskets, but for the video I had to call them a box because that's basically what they are. But I have been wanting them for this reason, and I've had it on my shelf just like this, standing like this, so that I can pull these out or push them, you know what I mean? They're right there. I love these little things. And the number of comments that I have had with great ideas on how to use them is just incredible. There have been people that said they're going to gift them at Christmas with cookies in them. Great idea. Put homemade bread in it. Fantastic idea. And then there's things like if you made it out of children's prints, well, not even children's prints, they could put those little Lego characters, Matchbox cars, those little dolls that the girls have, those Polly Pockets and those little teeny tiny things. Or maybe one of the smaller boxes would be good for things like the Barbie shoes, and you know how there's all those little accessories like those little coat hangers for Barbie clothes and things like that. Legos, the list goes on and on. These things are incredible. The only thing that I have as a downside to these is if you make them and want to sell them or gift them and you have to send them. Well, when you flatten it for mailing, they're going to have to iron it or something when they get it because we've got them kind of stiff. But either way, I thought these were a very useful thing. And I just think there's just so many uses that I think that's why it was popular, because it appealed to a lot of different people. So, and back to Stephen's 1 o'clock. So that's 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So you go over to his channel, and if you haven't subscribed already, check him out. He's on a couple times a week. But yeah, that should be fun, and I am definitely going to try to be there, Stephen, because I have some sewing to do, so I can sew and chat. I can sew and chat right with everyone. I've got to catch up here. Terry, you've been watching Stephen. That's great. Lisa, thank you for putting up the channel names. Oh, Honor, you haven't made one yet. Uh-oh. My goodness. I'm teasing you. Thank you, Christy. I'm glad you liked the tutorial. Coasters to put in them. That's a fabulous idea, too. I had thought about fabric napkins and how nice they would look on the table with fabric napkins in them. Kimberly, really want to make a box. Think I will start today. Christy says, me too. Great ideas. I like the cookie idea. Who wouldn't like those, right? Hair ties, scrunchies, and barrettes for the smaller ones. Yes, I had thought of that the other day, but I forgot. But I'll give you credit because I didn't mention it. Thank you, Honor. Terry, now I have to make a bazillion. Well, good morning, Sherlock Sews. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. Norma Jean loves the fabric boxes. Can't wait to make one. Wendy, that's okay that you're late. Better late than never. That is okay. I am writing down names here. Yes, Sherlock Sews, I think, is Lori, if I remember right. Stephen, I bet you have some great scraps to make these boxes with. I don't know if you saw the tutorial. It's not like you don't know how to make a box, but what I did is a little bit of math to be able to hold fat quarters or charm packs so that these fit. And like I told everyone, you could make them longer. You definitely could. And the other thing is you can unfold that and just have it be up higher, you know. But it was a fun little make, cute, and I was able to use some of my crumb pieces, as you see. And this was for the outer and the lining. You need two that are 8 inches by 12.5 for this size. And you use a, what was it, guys? 2.5 inch or 2 3/4 inch boxed corner. Let's see, Joe, I'm definitely going to make more. You were right on the ball on that one, Joe, but you always are. Do you guys know what Joe does? She's sitting over there in her little crafty area every Sunday morning. Well, for her, yeah, it's still morning over there. And she waits for my video to drop, and she's ready. This woman is ready. I bet you her machine is warmed up with her cup of tea sitting by it, right? And whatever tutorial I put out there, she has it made and posted to the Facebook group in record time every week. She's just amazing. Christy, whoops, I keep scrolling here and then it takes me. I think I'll be in bed, I think. Oh yeah, Steven's live chat would be way past your bedtime, wouldn't it, Christy? That your online retreat was really fun, Stephen. I just felt bad that I had to leave and come back. I felt bad for both you and Brenda, but I was trying to spread myself around there. Lisa, my 6-year-old granddaughter, or grand, is all about containers. She's going to get several for Christmas. Yes, and they are great. And you know, some kids really are about organization, and it helps to organize their room. So yes, they are versatile. I agree, Susan. And the coasters, that is a fabulous idea. Yeah, coasters and mug rugs. Awesome. It is a scrap buster, Stephen. And the other thing about, of course, me, I love anything to do with scraps, but using those crumbs and stuff is just, it's a good way, because it's like I always tell people, you buy fabric, you know, if you're paying $15 or $20 a yard, whether you're making a quilt or a bag or something, that little piece of scrap that's left over costs just as much per yard as the piece that you put into whatever it was you were making to begin with. So that's why I'm all about the scraps, besides the fact that it makes for an interesting project. Whatever it is more, it's eye-catching because you have all the different things that really don't match, but they look good because they're scrappy. Let's see. Well, good morning, Giovanna from Italy. You were here with us last night, here with us again. Good to see you. Stephen, I don't hate you for that. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Joe, you're so right. Actually, porridge. Yes, I'd forgotten that. You're right. You had, yeah, of course you're right. You had told me that you watch it with your porridge. Susan says she likes the idea of warming the machine with the cup of tea. See, Stephen, it's a double scrap buster. But I also am going to make them to sort my smaller fabrics into. I have a box right here You guys are going to see how I really am. And no, I'm not Dorothy. Okay, this is fabric that I have not put in. I've just been sticking it there because I need to. But this is what I have. Okay, what I want to do, these are smaller pieces. These are pieces that don't go in my crumb box, okay? So they're pieces of a certain dimension, and they're different sizes, but I want to sort them by color. You know, the yellows and the oranges together, the blues or whatever. So I'm going to take scraps, and I'm going to take, say, all my blue scraps, crumbs, and I'm going to make myself some of those. And then I can use that basket for things like my zippers or my Velcro, my snaps, something like that. But yes, Stephen, you can put scraps in them. I'm going to put crumbs in mine, so it's totally, I will allow it. I will allow it. Let's see. I gotta scroll back up, I'm missing. Christy, I might make some from Spider-Man fabric. That's cute. I have little bits of Spider-Man fabric. Actually, I have little scraps of things like Spider-Man, Minecraft, and all these things. Maybe I'll put them all together. Laura, Stephen's retreat was amazing. He was a great facilitator, very organized, I agree. And I was able to complete long arming my quilt while participating. See, that's fabulous, because no matter what you're doing, you can do it while it was going on. And I agree. He had everything laid out very well. Molly, hello, I didn't know you were here. Hello. And Betty says to Joe, I have heard of porridge before, but do not know exactly what it is. Lisa, Marie's Facebook group, if you haven't joined, you're missing out. Head on over after this live. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Susan, I'm so tired of my old scraps. Been using the same batch for years. Okay, we talked about this last night, or at least I did. I remember saying it during the quilt along last night. Our own scraps get boring. We've been looking at these. That's why, like, when I ordered these scrap bags from that place where I do that My Fabric Addiction one, I love getting these, okay? Because what you get, this is how she sells them. They come like this, okay? And a lot of them are pretty close to 2.5 inches. Some of them are narrower, some of them are wider. But there's all kinds of scraps, and I apologize, these are kind of messy because I've been through these. But you get a good variety. So, did I need to buy scraps from her to begin with? No, I had scraps. I was just tired of looking at the same scraps because, Susan, that's real. We get tired of looking at the same fabric that we've had going forever and forever. And I've been in some groups where we traded scraps between members, like we'd fill a certain size box or whatever with scraps. It's always good to get a good infusion of different colors and prints. It gives you new motivation and creativity. Christy, off to bed. Good day and good night. It's 10:30 p.m. Check your mail this week, Marie. Christy, thank you so much. You're so sweet. We check the mail every day, and I'll be sure to let you know. Thank you very much for whatever you sent my way. I appreciate that. And you have a great night. Sweet dreams. And we will chat soon. Giovanna says it is afternoon now, and thanks. Gotcha. Yep, because you're 5 hours ahead, I believe. It's 10:35 right now here. Molly, I'm a new subscriber. I'll be on a binge. Whoops. I went to scroll and it went flying on me here. I'll be on a binge watch of your videos this week. So glad I found you. Well, welcome, Molly. I am so glad that you found me. I knew when I saw your name that you must be new because I hadn't seen your name in a live stream before. And we were just chatting that on the 6th, my channel will be 9 months old. So thank you so much. Honor, we should do a scrap swap among her subscribers. I've actually been asked that before, Honor. The only reason I haven't is because it takes quite a bit of work to organize it, and I don't have the time. Maybe if someone else would want to head that up, but see, the thing that happens is sometimes you'll get people that will sign up for things like that, and they'll say, oh yeah, I'm in. And then Susie swaps with Susie Q, but Susie Q doesn't send hers, and then someone's out there postage. And that was another reason why I didn't really want to deal with it. But I have some really good subscribers, so I'm betting that it would work out pretty well. Okay, Kimberly. Well, I'm heading to the sewing machine, making myself an apron, but I'm listening. Well, have fun with that. That's something I need to make for the holidays, and I may do a tutorial on that. Good morning, Diane. Good to see you. That's okay, coming in late. We won't be going too much longer here, but it's good to see you. Giovanna, the big problem is postage. Yes, that's it. And that's why, like with my Creative Word of the Day contest, I can only afford to send the zippered bags inside the U.S. where it costs me about $4. But outside the U.S., the only thing I can do is a fabric postcard. All right. Crystal, well, I went to My Fabric Addiction last evening. Oh my, they ship fast. They do. They do, Crystal. I had a friend who ordered one time. She ordered, and I think it was within 2 hours, she had an email with her tracking number because it had already been shipped. So she is quick. She is very quick. And I love her prices. I love her selection. She's a very sweet lady. Terry says, I have a station of notions at every sewing machine. These would look nicer than just leaving them on the sewing table. They would. Norma Jean, going out to breakfast now. Catch the replay later. Have a great day. You have a great breakfast, Norma Jean. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, I mentioned this last night. I'm going to mention it again. There was 2 people. I haven't gone back through the video yet. There was 2 people that wanted these last week, and I know I wrote it down, and I know I should know where that is, but get a hold of me. Crystal, working on a fidget quilt today. Oh, that's sweet. Those are so nice. So nice. Giovanna loves porridge, and Honor says she will have her hot toddy afterwards. Diane, I have lots of scraps because friends give them to me. In fact, friend just came back from a retreat, and I got I'm jealous, 12 bags to go through. Daughter also works at a sewing studio, so I get lots of scraps. That's wonderful, though. Jealousy aside, that's wonderful. Susan, I want to make an apron that doesn't hang on my poor neck, maybe a Japanese style apron. Laura, okay, Laura, you were one of them. Now, did we communicate by private message or email? Because I don't remember that. Laura, are you on the Facebook group? Okay, Terry, thank you. I knew there was 2, but I couldn't remember. That's right, Terry, because you messaged me over on that page I tried to make that is ever so confusing to me. Ever so confusing. All right, everyone, it has been great and it has been fun, but I think I need to give my voice a rest. Honor says, I love my yardstick box and the box hubby sent it in. Yeah, he made those. He had to cut them down. Amanda, hello. Didn't know you were here. Yes, Terry, I did respond, but it's over on that page, and to get logged into it is a nightmare. I can't believe how hard that is. I'm really rethinking the whole Facebook page because they made it so difficult for me. Okay, all right, thank you, Laura. I will go to my email, and it's only because I've been so busy this past week or so, and then this whole thing on top of it. Okay, thank you everyone who showed up. I really appreciate it. I think I'm going to go take a rest. I would like to go to Stephen's live at 1 o'clock. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Terry. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today here at Marie's Scrappy Creations. Don't forget, after the live stream, you can go down and leave your comment with the creative word of the day below for your chance to win in December. So take care, everyone, and I will see you Sunday. I know you won't see me before then because I did a live stream last night, a live stream this morning, the tutorial on Sunday, so you'll see me on Sunday. And I have a fun project ready for Sunday, so I hope you see that. Yes, Terry, I have it on my phone. It's a long story. I have 2 Facebook accounts, 2 Messenger accounts, and then the Facebook page made me take a third. It's hard to describe, but it got crazy to the point of overload, and it won't let me log in the way it should let me log in. And now, since I did that, every time I log into one of my accounts on Facebook Messenger, I have to put my password in it every time, even though it's supposed to be saved. It's been a nightmare. Anyway, story for another day. Take care, everyone. Congratulations again to Honor. I will get a hold of you and discuss how you're going to get your item. Okay. Take care, everyone. Sending hugs. And I'll see you next time right here at Marie's Scrappy Creations. And remember, be kind out there. The world needs more of that. All right. Take care, everyone. Yes, Lisa. Mine's already done.